Greetings. Thank you very much for having me here in District 7690. I'm Brad Howard, and I'm a pleasure to be a part of this. Let me start off by acknowledging Governor Tommy. Thank you for the invitation. To all the incoming governors, the past governors and Rotarians and friends and the people of North Carolina. Thank you for letting me be a part of this evening, even though I couldn't be there in person, because right now I'm actually flying in back home and I couldn't be in two places at once as much as I would like to. So let me share with you a few thoughts of our organization and what I think about Rotary. You know, it's frequently said that we are the greatest service organization on earth, and I do think what we do is remarkable to help other people, whether it be in our local community, our global community, eradicating a disease, addressing water and sanitation, or making the world a more peaceful place. Rotary does have a unique place in our governments, in our communities, and in our members. But I think it's wrong. From my perspective, we're not the greatest service organization on earth. In fact, I don't even agree with the basic premise that we are a service organization. And I say that with all due respect to knowing what we do in the communities and throughout the world. But I think when we talk about ourselves as a service organization, we don't fully understand the power of what our organization offers. You know, in trying to understand better what we are, I read a quotation that I thought was remarkable in this process. It was from a gentleman by the name of Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson. Some of you may recognize his name as chairman of the Virgin Group of companies. And he once said, clients don't come first, employees come first. Because if you take care of the employees, they will take care of the clients. And all of a sudden, that made perfect sense to me. Our organization, the way we function, if we took care of our members would take care of our communities. And it became clear to me our entire purpose as an organization is the focus on our members. You see, from my perspective, we're not a service organization with members. We are a membership organization that does service unlike any other organization of which I know. You see, I think what we have, you can't walk into any store and buy. You can't join any other organization and receive. We stand unique as a membership organization in the way we address service. See, I tend to think that Rotary makes our members better people with stronger businesses, supporting their families, and it allows us to build better communities, however you define communities, whether it's locally or globally. You see, this is not my opinion. This concept is in our guiding documents. If you take a look at the objects of Rotary, the 4 objects of Rotary, each one of them speaks to how Rotary affects the individual so that they can serve others. The development of an acquaintance as an opportunity for service, our first object of Rotary. Make a friend, come together, make a difference. The second one, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of worthiness of all occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. We take our professions, we make them stronger, and through that opportunity, we make people better. We make our communities better. The third area, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. We integrate our values into who we are. We aren't just thinking of ourselves, we think about how we can help others, and that makes us better in our personal, business, and community life. And the fourth, the advancements of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world of fellowship of business professional persons united in the ideal of service. We become global citizens. And whether you're retired or when you really want to continue to grow, and you have the discretionary use of time and money to help others, or you're building your careers and families and you want to be connected in your community and learn from people of action, people of purpose, people of influence, Rotary has an opportunity to affect the full spectrum of our members. Rotary provides these qualities to our members. We allow them to grow at whatever point in their life. But well beyond that, is there is a special benefit that we have that's only for our members. It can be used by other people that are not part of Rotary, but a member must be a part of this. This benefit that we have of our organization is something that is unique. And it is unique because it enables our members to dream about doing things in places they never knew they would go, meeting people they never thought they would, doing things they didn't even know how to do before. And again, it's for us, only for us. And this special quality, this benefit of membership, this value we receive without fully acknowledgement, it's called the Rotary Foundation. We tend to think of the Rotary Foundation as a bank account. It's not a bank account. It's a dream vault. It's where our members have the possibility to dream. It is a part of who we are. Even says it in the mission statement of the Rotary Foundation. It is to enable Rotarians to advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the involvement of health and the support of education, the alleviation of poverty. It enables Rotarians to advance. It says it right there. And I know this for a fact, not because I've read it in a book or people have talked to me, because I have seen it occur. I've had the good fortune of leading 34 trips overseas into sub-Saharan West Africa and into India, taking people to participate in polio immunization days. And every one of these trips, it's the same story. People get on the airplane and they're very nervous about where they're going. What am I going to eat? Who am I going to meet? Will there be disease there? Will there be trouble there? Very afraid of what they're going to see, but they want that experience of the 2 drops, right? So they get there and they give out the 2 drops, which is wonderful to know that you're affecting the child's life that stands before you. But even more than that, after they give those 2 drops, they look up and they look through the village and they realize that creek running through this town, that's not fresh water, that's sewage. Or they go into a school and they see 4 kids crammed into one desk side by side, each with a piece of paper before them. Only one child has a pencil that's working. And you think, what am I looking at? Why aren't the rest of the kids doing their work? And then you find out exactly why. A minute later, when that first child takes their pencil and hands it to the second child, and you think, my God, really? You can't do work because you don't have a pencil? I don't know what I can do, but I'll get you a pencil. I'll get you a box of pencils. I will get you supplies so you will never need them in advancing your education because they will be there. Or you come out into that village and you look at that water and you realize I can take this sewage and do something with it. I don't know anything about it, but there are people that do. It's this thing called water and sanitation, and there's a Rotary Action Group or something like that. They have experts. I will make a commitment to do something here. And they come home and they talk to the people in the foundation team within their district, or they call Rotary International, or they find an expert, a Rotarian in the district that's done it before. And time and time and time again, I have watched these people open up to realize what they have the capacity to do, to be able to make a difference in a village, to have the dream that they can make a difference for these families and for these people. It's an extraordinary expression of self to be able to realize not only can you dream, that you have the tools. Yes, you have the money, but you have well beyond that. You have the connection, the transparency, the experts, the leverage, all of these values that are wrapped into this thing called the Rotary Foundation that allows our members to live well beyond themselves. Please tell me, where could you go for this experience? Where could you go anywhere else but Rotary? And yet, many times when people mention the Rotary Foundation, they see it as a I have to, instead of I get to. Yes, we must give to receive, but our giving is far more than doing good in the world. It's doing good in our hearts, it's doing good in our souls, and it's giving us purpose we never knew we had. And I don't say this because I'm trying to be philosophical. I say this because this happened to me. I was in West Africa and met a friend. He asked for help. I tried to avoid it because, at that point, I didn't know how to raise money. I didn't know about the foundation. And yet, through wise people in my district that took me under their wings, I did something I never dreamt I would ever be in the position to do. It changed me. It changed my wife. It changed both our kids profoundly for what they saw, and it gave them the opportunity to do. See, it allows ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things, whether it be the eradication of polio, to know we only have 2 cases at this point on Earth, and they're finding that the environmental samples in Pakistan and Afghanistan are completely void of the polio virus. We're on the doorstep of eradicating a disease. And yet each person that got on that airplane that went overseas, that gave those 2 drops, believed that they were the key person that made that happen. And you know what? They should. That is a feeling we should have in our hearts. But it was only because of the Rotary Foundation that took place. Our clubs and the Rotary Foundation is a gateway for our members to live better lives with stronger businesses, better families, and communities. It allows us to say with truth, humility, and authenticity, together we see a world where people unite to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, but most importantly, in ourselves. See, as you are the leaders in this district, and you need to help your clubs know. You need to help them understand why you're celebrating tonight. Yes, it's the capacity to give. Yes, it's doing good in the world. But think of the profound effect you're having on these people, their purpose, their opportunity, and their dreams. It's because of who we are in Rotary that we're able to do things that no other organization can achieve for others and for ourselves. And it's our foundation that enables these dreams. You see, that's what I think about our organization. And I'm proud of it. I think what we bring our members is golden. We just have to recognize who we are, what we do, and why we're different than any other organization on earth. And for you being here as a part of this conference, I'm going to guess you understand most of that. Now you need to share it. Thank you very much for letting me join you. I hope you have a wonderful conference. Again, I'm sorry I'm not there to join you in celebration, but you're in my heart. Thank you for having me. Take care. Bye-bye.